Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello. What's up? How you doing? So here's the deal. We're about to have a juicy conversation. A lot of times it's really trendy right now to be talking about like getting a mentor and like getting assistance and counseling and coaching in different areas of your life. And that is actually what you're always supposed to be doing. It's not new, although it feels new because everybody's coaching and stuff like that. But like the way to get the results in your life is definitely follow paths of people that have proven results, right? Following paths of people who have proven results. So if there's something that you want to do, something that you want to accomplish, then you want to jump in to the lane of someone who's already doing it. And it's proof, like they have proof that they're actually getting the results. And by the way, the results need to be results that you desire. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can't just tell you, like I teach a class on how to make online courses. Like making online courses is great, but what are the results? Do you want to leave your day job and make money from what you know? Yeah. Talk to me. Talk to your girl. Because that's what I did. And that's what I do. So I can speak to those results. And those are the results you're looking for. What you're looking for is there's so much I want to unpack. What you're looking for is the whole leave your job and make money from what you know, right? That's the outcome. And so the level of the clarity of your outcome is going to help you when you're in your day-to-day walk. And so the less clear you are about the outcome, you don't want to just get paid for what you know, because at the end of the day, a day job, they hired you because you know how to do a certain task, or they can teach you a certain task. And now you at work getting paid by the hour. So it's deeper than getting paid for what, this is just an example, but it's deeper than getting paid for what you know. You want to be able, I decided, I want to be location free, meaning I can work from anywhere on this planet. Okay. That's a big, massive thing, right? That was very different from getting paid for what I know. I get paid for what I know, and I'm location free. So the level of clarity to your goals and to the things that you desire in life are massive, because you don't find yourself floundering so much. Now, here's the other part. If you look at Proverbs 4, if you just look at Proverbs, the first couple chapters of Proverbs are just all of Proverbs is all about wisdom. Why? Why do you need wisdom, right? Why do you need wisdom? Why do we need this thing? Why do we need this? Why is it such a focus on getting wisdom, right? Because at the end of the day, when we're all in this experience of life, when you wake up, you're going to work for what? Like, what are you going to work for? Right? Why did you get a job? You need income. Why do you need income? Because you need to pay these bills to exist and have a nice living. Why do you want a nice living? Why do you want peace of mind? Why do you want, like, if you really start thinking about those things, like, the thing is, those things have to be done, right? But the standard varies from person to person. Some people are okay being okay. And some people they wake up and in their mind, even though they may wake up in a twin bed, they see themselves in a luxurious, like king bed. And it's like the best mattress. And it has this headboard and it's gold. And it's like this whole thing. Those kind of people that are living from that version of themselves, right? All of a sudden, they bump into a person that knows a person that can help them do this. Or all of a sudden, their current situation allots them this opportunity to serve someone. And because they serve them in a certain capacity, that person has decided to share how they got to where they are with them. Right there, all of a sudden, their life journey changes. That's not on accident, you guys. Everything starts in the mind. And today, when you look at Proverbs chapter 4, it's talking about getting wisdom and really understanding it. And that's what it's talked about in 2, 3, 1, all the other chapters, right? It's December 4th. You look at Proverbs 4 and it says, get wisdom at any cost. And so I decided to talk about this mentorship conversation because I get the emails all the time, even people like, can you help me do this? Can you do this? Can you do that? Like, I look at the people who have mentored my life. The reason why they mentored me is because they saw, what's up, New York? The reason why they mentored me is because they saw the way that I serve. They saw my desire. They saw they saw the energy and the frequency that I was at, even though I hadn't acquired certain things, right? And you guys, it's just massive. If there's a problem that you're trying to solve, Seek out, wisdom says, seek out the people who have the results. Seek out the people who have the results, and then be willing to do what it takes at any cost. Some of you guys are like, well, I ain't doing that. Like my mentors, I have literally gotten them dressed. I've taken them all kind of, like, I've done stuff that, like that is not sexy. It's not glamorous. Okay. And I've done these things for them, but that's why I have a pass to any part of their life. And people that have been with them for, 10, 20 years, they confused. How did this new girl come along and she gets to do this, this, and that? Because of my spirit and my serve. I'm a servant leader. And because this person has the results, I'm willing to serve them at any capacity because I know that I'm going to be blessed. It's a principle that no one can deny me of. And so I will serve. I will put on your shoes. I will run your bath water. I know that sounds crazy. As an assistant, you guys, when you have a mentor, there are times when they're like, maybe they're just, because if you're fooling with people that are playing really big in the world, they don't get caught up in the details. And so you start to think ahead of them, and that makes you special in their lives because you're willing to just die to self and say, oh, as soon as they get in, they're going to be tired. So let me go run the bathwater. As soon as they wake up, they're going to be wanting their green juice. Let me make the green juice smoothie, which means I got to get up, get myself mentally prepared, get in my right frequency, take my green juice, do my hair and makeup, be ready by the time they open their eyeball so that I am in complete available service to them. Because you know what I see people doing when it comes to like serving others? I see people trying to say they want to have a mentor and they want to serve, but they're still trying to get themselves together. It's all still about you. And the blessings come from serving others. The blessings come from stepping outside of who you think you are, being willing to lay that down. It doesn't go anywhere. I am who I am, baby, and you can't take that from me. There have been so many times I've been with different mentors and they just put me on the spot. And mind you, the funny thing is people underestimate me in the room because when I'm serving, I don't need to say I'm Lakeisha Michelle. I'm an international best-selling author. I'm an international singer. I'm a songwriter. I have courses online. I make this and I do that. I don't need to introduce that. That's not where I am, right? But does it go away? No. But there's been so many times where I'm serving and I'm just literally, I'm here to assist this person. That's it. That's all I'm doing. And because of that, they'll be in a conversation with big time people and they'll go, oh yeah, you know how to do this. Show them. Boom, I'm ready. I'm in the door. Now a connection has been made and this person has trusted me to be with their context. Why? Because I'm willing to serve at any cost. To the people, the person, to the situation where I see that there's a result that I desire. So I have to die to who I think I am. I've had somebody reach out to me recently. They want help with this. And I'm like, your attitude sucks. You act like don't nobody owe you nothing. I don't owe you. Last time I checked, I didn't wake up with you. And even if I did, that attitude is getting you a hot mess. You're not getting the result because your attitude stinks. It's very true. Your attitude determines your latitude. If you are trying to get out of a situation, but you are having a lack mentality, everything's happening to me mentality, all of these negative things are happening, I can't get in front of this. Like it's not gonna happen for you because you are the situation. You are the problem and the solution. And that's the exciting part, is because you don't have to stay stuck. But wisdom says, get the information, get in front of the people, get in front of the book, get in front of the class, get in front of the live stream, and of the people who have the results that you desire. And then just do what they say. Stop thinking so much, like literally stop thinking so much. And I believe that that's the hard part. You have to be willing to go, this scares me, jump. Now, it may be easier for me because I'm the type of person, I ride the roller coasters, I bungee jump, I zip line. I don't know if they have something to do with the fact that I just jump into whatever. But one thing that I notice with my clients is that they'll tell me they want an outcome and they'll start making money. And then they're like, they freak out because they didn't realize it was right there the whole time. The money was always right there. But your thinking was blocking what you desire access to. Right? Good morning, Tamara. Aziz, what's going on? Hey, you guys, Karen, what's happening? You guys, let me know where you're listening from. Elliot, Colin, what's going on? Thank you, Colin. Hey, Auntie, my Auntie Tammy's on. Big facts, so true. Yes, the connections. I'm willing to serve at any cost. Exactly. Like seriously. And Colin, I will say, I saw Colin. Colin, first of all, he's super, super tall. It's so funny. So we were at this music thing and Colin was there and everybody kind of knew everybody on the music circuit here in Dallas. And one thing I can say, Colin was serving. Like Colin's a great man, but he also is here to support. And I love meeting servant leaders, people that know that they're powerful. Me serving you doesn't dim my light, right? Me serving you doesn't dim my light. And so it's just really cool because you just see all of these different connections. You don't have to stay stuck. Exactly. My 5'7" bud is speaking. Gwen's my angel, y'all. Y'all do know angels are real, right? They are literally real. Lithonia, Georgia in the house. Illinois in the house. I have this little flash that comes to my brain all the time where I'm just going to get in the car because when I grew up, my parents, we always went on road trips. Like we always went on road trips. So in my mind, I'm just going to get in the car and just go be country like how we was raised. We in the car, we rolling, and we random. We popping up in the cities and we doing the dang thing. Y'all like this here? You know, I just did a little something, just whipped it up, you know. I know it's growing and I'm about to cut it off already. I was like, the fact that you have to get up and manage hair, that's really like a lot because who has time for that? Like there is time, but I don't want to make time. That's the thing. So now I'm like, oh God. And that's what happens when I end up having a wig on because don't nobody want to do no hair. Oh my God. And I sure ain't trying to sleep cute because sleep is more important than my hair. So that's the problem why y'all always see me shave my hair off. Because in the big scheme of my plans and my life and who I be on the planet, hair is not a factor. And if you don't like me bald, then you just don't need to look at me and talk to me. And I'm okay with that. Then I don't need to talk to nobody who be judging folk based on their hair. You know what I'm saying? So it's totally okay. So this is where we are. Good morning. So getting a mentor looks like being willing to serve at any cost. Proverb 4 says, listen, my sons, to a father's instruction. You can trade father for mentor. You can trade it for coach. How many of you guys have paid people for information and you still ain't did what they said? And what you've done is get addicted to finding another person who makes you feel good. And then you go find another person who makes you feel good. And you look up in 3 months and 90 days, you've done nothing because you're looking for these emotions and these feel good things. And although this is entertaining, this is very much the truth that it requires you to listen and then go apply and not try to change your whole life because that's where we get stuck and we crash and burn. But it's like, okay, I know that I want a money mentor. You just pick a lane. I know that I want a health mentor. I know that, and mentor doesn't mean free, you guys. Mentor does not mean free all the time. Some of y'all so busy trying to get free coaching and free support. That's why you ain't getting nothing. What sense does it make for me to take everything that I've worked for and just give like, it doesn't make any sense, you guys. At some point, there's a lot of free information. So you can just go do what I did and search for free. But at some point I wanted the shortcut, which means that I was willing to pay for shortcuts. Now, your payment can be non-monetary. There's money payments, and then there's sweat, blood, and tears. That's equity. Sweat equity is what they call that. Hey, Sabrina. So the thing is, it's going to cost you something, whether it's monetary or non-monetary. It's going to cost you time. It's going to cost you sleepless nights. It's going to cost you kicking it. Trade that kicking it stuff for whatever it is that you desire. The mentor doesn't mean that it's something free. A mentor can be through a book. A mentor can be through a video, a PDF, a live stream. A mentor can be through a live event. Your goal is to figure out the outcome and the specific results that you desire. Hey, Nicole, the specific results that you desire. I think the lack of clarity is why I know for me personally, the less clear I was, it's kind of like things were just happening and it was like, it wasn't really nothing just popping because I wasn't clear. And then I would get clear and then get scared. Baltimore in the house. What's happening? Virginia in the house. Thank you, Caliber Hair Imports. Thank you, All Things New Beauty. Chef Anthony, what's happening? I'm walking down the street coming from taking a test. Well, I hope you did good on your test. What's up, Kareem? What's up, Lala? What's up, Beauty by Simone? My YouTube family be lit. They be tight. Olivia, what's happening? Lenitra says, pay your way. Exactly. Thank you, Mayheart. Hey, Candy, what's happening, love? So the thing is, hey, live out your dreams. I love you all, each and every one of you guys. So the thing is, we have to really get comfortable being uncomfortable. We have to know that every time a new desire and a new level is coming to you, you're like, okay, I'm ready to go to the next level. It's going to cost me something. And Proverbs 4 says, at the end of the day, you want to get it at any cost. Get the wisdom. Wisdom is applied knowledge. So you're going to get knowledge on a particular subject and a particular outcome that you desire, and it's going to cost you something. And some of you guys, I'm telling you, it cannot be convenient. Oh, well, they need to come to me. Well, I need to do it this way. Okay, well, holla back. Since you've been telling yourself that it needs to be done this way, has it happened for you? Yes or no? Maybe it's because you're so gung-ho on your how, and that's why it's not happening now. We have to live open and in surrender, and you have to pay attention to the clear outcome and desire and the thoughts and the stories that you make up. Because I have blocked myself from so many things because I'm like, it needs to be this way. I'm so bent on the way that it needs to happen versus just being stuck to the outcome. Have you ever been, there's just been a million moments in my life where I was obsessed with something that I desired, and I go in and I make the request, right? And then a bunch of stuff happens and it looks like it's not going to happen. And then boom, it happens in a different kind of way. And I go, oh. I was able to recognize the way. I was able to recognize, oh, it's still happening, even though it's not the way, because I was open. And I just want the outcome, right? And so we have to pay attention to the results that we desire, and the clarity of them is key. I want to make more money, or I want to make X amount of dollars a day, a week, a month. The clarity is key. I wanted to make a lot of money online, and I realized for years, I was just like, I want to make money online. And so here's what happened. I started a mobile app company, and I made some money. Couple $1,000s, it was great. Then I started selling websites, made some money. Couple $1,000s, it was great. Then I started teaching these YouTube classes. Barely a couple $1,000s with that, but I made some money. In each of these situations, I made some money. Now let's rewind before I even got on the internet and I just wanted to start my beauty business in the salon. I was very specific. I said, I want to make, this is back in 2010, maybe 2009. I said, I want to make $500 a week. I thought that was like a lot. That was like a big deal, right? So I said, okay, I want to make $500 a week. And so what I did was I make $500 a week, and I put a date, and I wrote and that was just one of the goals. Every goal that I had, I wrote it as it was already done. I learned this from Brian Tracy. Okay. And so he said, write your goals as if they're already done. And I said, okay, because guess what? What I was doing wasn't working. I was broke as a joke. Okay. So here's the thing. Stop combating and resisting and making things have to be your way, because what your way is doing ain't working. So maybe wisdom says, try another way. Get some new knowledge and apply it. And then you just judge what you apply. And there is no bad application of knowledge, because if you're actually always applying knowledge to get wisdom, whether you win or fail, quote unquote, there's no such thing as failure. You've gotten wisdom, and wisdom is worth more than gold. The Bible tells us to seek out wisdom like it is gold, like seek it like you're seeking like the richest thing on the planet. Why? Because you'd have to kill me to take away my wisdom. And guess what? When I have wisdom, because I'm wise, something can happen that unbeknownst to me, and then I lose everything. And guess what? I come back 10 times stronger. Why? Because I'm wise. Because I have the knowledge. I've applied it. I'm paying attention to what just happened. So I've developed this muscle of being able to take what I know, apply it in real time, and make better choices. So now I'm more confident in my choices. And so now I choose better, and decisions create my future. And if I want a better future, I make better decisions, i.e., choices, which means who's really running the ship? Who's in control? So who has the power? Who has the power? Somebody tell me. Somebody tell me. See, sometimes we take the shortcut, or no, not even the shortcut. We take where's my brain trying to say? We take it's lazy to say I'm waiting on God. Lazy, because you're diminished. Like, how infinite and abundant and magnificent and complete is God? He's made you so smart. And the enemy has put all of these obstacles in your way. So every day when you wake up, instead of seeing the power of God within you, what you see, I had a vision this morning. Let me show you guys. Hold, please. Hold. Okay. So this morning, here's what happened. And I'm probably going to, I don't know, this is how it happens, you guys. Stuff just comes to me, and then I just this is how it works. So instead of walking into the office, instead of going out and marketing yourself, here's what people see from you. Can you imagine you're standing up in a meeting, and this is the energy that you're giving? Let's see. Let's go to, this is what you become a walking vibration of. This is what you become. This is what people are this is what you're radiating. This is instead of being the person that you are designed to be. Let me make this so this is done. This is what people are. This is the vibes you're giving off. Y'all get what I'm saying? This is what's happening. Phone bill late. When you say good morning, this is the energy you're radiating. Your wife cheating on you. When I said good morning to you this morning, this is the energy that you're radiating. Daycare bill late. When I said good morning to you, instead of being this brilliant light that you are, this is what people are reading from you. Okay? It's an energy, people. This is what's on your brain. Okay? So every day you wake up, instead of getting to the glory, you're getting to this, and you can't see. Your coach in front of your face telling you to do something, but you so busy. No, it can't be that way. Why? Because you're cloudy AF. You're so cloudy. You're so cloudy. You're so cloudy with like drama that you should release, because guess what? The more you tune into the power and the love of God, the more those things literally just disappear. Your mentor can help you in the category. If you're tired of being fat, you need some support. You need an instructor. It says, listen, my sons, to a father's instruction. Pay attention, gain understanding. You understand what I'm saying? Once you have the understanding, then you have to take action. So who is it on? Who holds the key? For real, like who holds the key? Somebody just tell me. Every day when you walk in, you at work trying to figure out why nobody want to be around you at the lunch table, because it's all they feel. All your little drama. It's just on your forehead. It's energy. Can you imagine if the things that you're actually stressed about were just pinned to you so everybody could see them? Now, the other side of that is, because everybody walks around like that, you actually should have compassion for people, and you understand people. So when people do dumb stuff, you can go, oh, ain't no telling what they got going on at home. You have compassion. That's being love. Living from the space of love is having empathy, understanding, right? It doesn't mean somebody told me, well, no, you can't make no excuse for a person. I said, it's not making an excuse for a person. But when you understand that hurt people, because I'm not hurt, I don't have to respond the same. I can just respond in love. And I understand that through love and kindness, I draw people. but it does require you to be the bigger person. It does require you to deny the urge to pop off, as I have been known to do. But in general, when things get serious, it's funny. I just literally, I go into like that mode of no, like this is an opportunity to exercise my love muscle. This is an opportunity to exercise my faith. This is an opportunity to exercise empathy and not keep spewing ignorance. You guys are so quick. A lot of people are so quick to spread ignorance of like stuff that's happening on the internet. That's what the enemy wants. He rules the air. Negativity, the force of darkness rules the air. Airwaves, radio, airwaves, live stream, airwaves, Facebook posts, airwaves, Instagram posts, airwaves, radio, airwaves, TV. And so why not make it be more negative things spewing around? Because it's going to make people think that everything is bad. You know, we going to die at some point anyway. And is it really worth it? And so. Like, it just keeps you in this conversation that isn't conducive to yourself. But when you think about getting a mentor and getting instruction, you are supposed to pay attention, which means paying attention requires you to turn off the stuff that's in your mind. You can't realize the result. You can't actualize it in the physical because your mind is too loud. So when you get a father that is instructing you, you have to pay attention. And to give it attention means that you have to quiet what you think you know. It doesn't mean that you have to, like, it doesn't make you less of a person. Lithonia, Georgia in the building. I have to shave mine. What's up, everyone? Nola in the house. New Orleans. I'm all about a bald head. I keep one right. Jose says, stop calling me out. Glenn says, ouch. Karen says, preach. Glenn is clarity is key. That's for sure. Jose says, apply. Exactly. Apply in real time. Girl, you're on point. Thank you, Steve. Tamra. Elliot, I have the power. Exactly. God has done it already. Exactly. It's already done. Like, the way that it works is that you've been given the power. So here's the thing is that when you look at everything starting in the mind, this necklace, somebody made it in there. They thought about it, and then it became a thing, and then they got it into the stores, and then they sell it, right? And then I was like, oh, I want to have this look. And I somehow stumbled upon it, and boom. Now it's in my life. Everything was in the mind of everyone first, and then we all intermingled. Does that make sense, you guys? So if that's the case, then the level of clarity in your mind will allow you to, that's the level of clarity you have in the physical. And the thing is, you've got to be willing to make it clear and done here, and then trust the process that's going to happen in the physical. That is manifesting. Say that, but our ancestors taught us just wait on the Lord. Yeah. Don't even get me started on that. Y'all got to watch Dr. Joy. Woo, she will get your whole life on history. And I'm just speaking for American history because I'm an American. And oh my gosh, so good. So a lot of the things that we do were done for, if I can speak for being Black America, right? A lot of the stuff derived from habits and things that they had to do for protection, you know, talking trash to each other so that you are devalued, so that the slave, I know this sounds crazy because some people say this is not relevant. It's extremely relevant. If there's a history in your family where somebody gonna take your child, if they're worth something, you have to keep acting like your child ain't worth something to keep the child with you. And then it becomes this joke thing that we do. They a baby kid, but I love him. He always doing something. You know, I tell you that it becomes this thing that is like cool, where it's like, but where did it come from? Everything comes from something. So you can't, some people say like, slavery is, I know we took a real left turn, and not really, because it's just American history. Like, let's look at the history because it teaches you. Wisdom is applying the knowledge. If there's things that's happening in our culture as a Black America, and there's not just Black America on my page, we are in Israel, Egypt, we all over the world, okay? But in general, you get to study your history. But anyway, if there's a thing that came from the past and it's been passed down, it's like playing the telephone game. Even though the message changes, you're still passing down a piece of the message, right? Something is there. So you know the history and the knowledge, and then you begin to apply. Now that I know where these things come from, I can begin to rearrange the conversation, rearrange the norm. Let's set new normals in every category of our lives. Exactly, Sabrina, the fear parts of religion. Exactly. Even if you look at Black church, pay attention to Black church. Like there's some things that are literally from slave stuff. That's why, and people that are still in those type of churches, they get mad, they get triggered when I say that. And it's not to diss. God is good, period. The way the roots and the culture of Black America is amazing. And it got our ancestors through some dark times. I wouldn't be here today if it weren't. I'm standing on the backs of people. The reason why I get up and get dressed, even if I don't got to go nowhere, is because I saw my great grandmother do that. And I just know that it was only 2 other people away from a slave, right? And so I honor my grandmother. I honor everyone in my family and the people that I don't know, my ancestors, because we're not even built for what they were built for, right? So the thing is, when you look at all of the history and the knowledge, you begin to make better decisions and better choices. Knowing the history, applying that to your life means that I'm going to be an example of lovingness to my child. I'm going to be an example of unity to my neighbor, no matter what color, no matter what. I don't even see those things. The way that you get there is you understand what happened so that it doesn't repeat itself. So that's why it's important. Knowledge in general is important. You want to know about these things. You shouldn't get uncomfortable. Only reason I would get uncomfortable about talking about my Blackness to you is if there's some type of residue, right? If there's some type of, if I was another color having a conversation with someone about that, I'm uncomfortable because of what, right? I want to educate you so that you can understand how we can grow and develop together. Isn't that amazing? That's what's beautiful about knowledge. And the beautiful thing about knowledge is that once you know something, you can't unknow it. And so what happens is the reason why depression sets in, anxiety sets in, all of these things sets in no matter the conversation, because now that you know, the enemy likes to trick you and make you feel stuck. And so then there's a story that you tell. I can't make this money. I can't lose this weight. I can't do this because of this. So then you get stuck in the story, which is great because then you don't keep going and just like keep realizing everything that you want, keep manifesting everything that you want. Great visual. Drop the mic. That's good. You do. Thank you. I hold the key. Exactly. What's at the root of the thing? Exactly. Ocala, Florida, set new normals. Exactly. Way to honor her. I love my grandmother. Like, I love all my family, but like even my mother, like if I go to my mom and dad's house right now, my mom is going to be sitting there fully dressed, just ready for anything. Like, it's just the way that's I love that. That gives me pride in the most positive sense, right? That's a blessing. I'm not built for that, what they endure. Exactly. Words of wisdom. Listen. And the thing that I love is that we get to come together all over the world, all different ethnicities, all different backgrounds, and we get to share what we believe. We get to share, each other's culture and history and respect and love each other. Because even though you could be watching me right now, y'all know I love Jesus. You may not believe in Jesus, but why do you keep watching? Right? There's a love and respect there. Sometimes you see people, they're like, if you don't believe the way I believe, then I can't talk to you and shame on you. And like, that's not even how you would even draw. The whole purpose is to draw men to God. And it's like men and women, like that ain't condemning you, ain't gonna draw you. You should never want something where you got to be condemned and made feel bad and all of that kind of stuff. And then that guilts you into joining something. That's whack. Like, that's just whack. That is not how it works. That is not how it works. That's the old saying, you draw more bees with honey, baby. Be sweet, okay? Be sweet. Yes, there's love and respect. It's important. So important. So important. I don't care what it is. I love and respect any human, period. That's just the way that it goes. And that is a practice, because there are some people that make you want to slap them. There are some people who just do crazy things and it's not fair and it's not okay. And I've been discriminated. I've had all those different experiences. And the crazy part is that you still have to practice remaining who you are, because you don't let other people change your character. That's why you have to practice your character every single day, your core character, because you're going to experience highs and lows. And it's not a core character if you're not working on it and practicing remaining in it, even though different situations are going to happen in your life. On point. I miss all of mine. I love that. Amen. God doesn't force us to do anything. Nope. Everything's at your will. Period. Nobody can't force you to do nothing. Mindset is thinking the same thought over and over. Period. That's what a belief. A belief is a thought that you just rehearsed. My mother has dementia. When I look at her, we were at the table day before yesterday, and I gave her a paper towel. She has practiced so much of there's not enough, money's going to run out. And she got that from other people in her family, but that's been passed down. And there was so much practice of we're going to run out. We're going to run out. Even if I give her a full glass, she's going to be like, no, pour some of this in yours. I don't want to take from anyone else. If I give her a paper towel, she's going to say, no. I watched my mom the other day. She just had a paper towel. Imagine this being a whole paper towel. She just was like this. And she takes this much and she's like wiping her nose. And she was like, you can use some of this. And like, she means well, but she's practiced that so much that as the dementia gets stronger, that's the strong thought. There is not enough. I'm not going to take, because they'd have to think about when people have struggled for food, people have struggled for, shoes and the basic living things. Then what is this unconscious message that is always being taught and spread in a lot of low income households, no matter the culture? There is that thing of there's not enough money for this. And if that's a song that the house is singing unconsciously, you are unconsciously creating that same cycle in your family. Does that make sense, you guys? Mm-hmm. Carla said, this is true and truth sets us free, for sure. So if there's something that you are struggling with, it's a core thing that's coming from somewhere, and it's just our job to figure it out. And then getting clear on the results so you can get the instruction. You can get the instruction from the right mentor and right coach, trade mentor for whatever other word. Let's find some other words for mentor. Mentor, synonym. Let's look at some synonyms. Okay, a mentor is an experienced and trusted advisor. Okay, a guide, a confidant, a counselor, a consultant, a therapist, a master, a spiritual leader, a guru, right? Find someone. The Bible literally is telling you, get wisdom at any cost. Wisdom is that experience, right? That experience. Who has the experience that you desire? The outcome, that who's living a life, they're experiencing a life that you desire. And then you just go and see, how do you get a part? How do you get the help? What questions do you ask, right? And some people are just not interested in being your quote unquote mentor. Mentor actually is a word that gets people confused, right? So be willing to get it at any cost. Listen, my sons, to a father's instruction. Pay attention and gain understanding. I give you sound learning, so do not forsake my teaching. For I too was a son to my father, still tender and cherished by my mother. Then he taught me, and he said to me, take hold of my words with all your heart. Keep my commands, and you will live. Get wisdom, get understanding. Do not forget my words or turn away from them. Do not forsake wisdom. She will protect you. Love her, and she will watch over you. There's so much in that. There's so much in that. Just the way that you even respect and cherish knowledge. That's energetically sending out a message. You're literally energetically sending out a message. Mentors choose you. Yeah, the mentors do choose you. But then there's ways that you can actually, I've seen people get mentors. They choose who they want, and they're so willing to serve and do the things that other people want do. The person has no choice. I've literally had people, even people that have been in my space, they'll be like, okay, I want you to do this and that. But they take initiative and start doing stuff to where I can't not have them around me. So it can go both ways. But when I say mentor, I'm saying understand that even the Bible is a mentor. Your mom and daddy is a mentor to a certain extent. If you don't have mom and daddy, whoever raised you, they taught you something. Understanding that a mentor, there's always a book is a mentor, because some people just won't have access to other people, and that's okay. Don't be the person that sits around. If I could just get a coach, if I could just get a mentor, if I could just get some help. Whose responsibility is it? It is your responsibility. So recognize that there are mentors and coaches in books and audios and videos on Google. You got to get your life. Okay. It is up to you. If it is to be, it is up to me. If it is to be, If it is to be, it is up to me. That is like the most, use your fingers. It stays in your mind. If it is to be, it is up to me. If it is to be, it is up to me. It's no one else. And so I have to realize, manifest, actualize these things, these experiences in my life. Consistency of character is major, for sure. This is yummy. My grandparents overpurchased toiletries all the time, fear of running out. Exactly. As an adult, I carried the tradition for years. Exactly. And then there were just moments in my life where my mom would buy towels and stuff like that, right? And she would buy these nice towels, but she always said that they were for the guests. So what I realized is that when I got my own place, I would just buy like basic towels, and I never bought the nice ones because unconsciously it was just like, those are for the guests. I'm sorry. I don't even like people at my house. I am the guest. And I'm going to be using, when people come to my house now, it'd be so fun. They'd be like, oh my God, these towels feel like clouds on my tush. Like, what in the world? I am very particular. I like the nice tissue. I don't like that old water tissue, that stuff. You know about it. I like the nice tissue, because like, what message am I sending to myself if I'm using like cheap stuff? If I'm only wearing the good clothes when I'm going somewhere? I'm sorry. Everything I have is great. It's excellent. It's fabulous. So sometimes I'll run out and I'll be throwing on some clothes and they'll be like, you look so cute. And I'm like, that's the only thing I got. That's why I'm very adamant. I tell you guys all the time, get rid of old things. It's energetically in the way. Like, get rid of it. Only keep the things that you love, so that every time you're getting dressed, every time you take a shower, you're sending messages to yourself. And so what happens is you just begin to gradually upgrade your life. Gradually, because sometimes if you try to do it all the time, you're just going to go freaking nuts. So gradually upgrade your life. Don't try to get it all at once. Maybe you can, but the average person can't, and it freaks you out, and then you hit a wall, and then you just digress, right? So gradually upgrade your life in every experience. When you're in the bathroom, listen, when I wake up, I have that thing on. I don't even know what it's called. It's like a diffuser thing or something. I don't know. It blows out the steam, and I can put lavender drops and eucalyptus drops. So when I'm brushing my teeth, I got eucalyptus, I got lavender. I'm getting my whole life. Okay. When I'm washing my face, I just have all of this good, peaceful aromatherapy happening, right? Then when I take a shower, I have aromatherapy in the shower. When I use my towel, it feels like heaven is wiping my body. When I get out of the tub, my favorite fragrance, I'm not waiting to wear Chanel on such and such. I wear it every day. Okay. All of these things, these are little things that don't even cost a lot, but it's the experience of life that you are like, you're literally you're tailoring your experience. Okay. And you begin to set standards so that when you go other places, you're like, oh, like, so then you're just gradually raising your standard. And you look up and the standard is a penthouse. The standard is luxury seats. The standard is whatever, but it happened over time because you just spent time like noticing the small things. It's really amazing. Like, so amazing. Yes, self-care. It does, because that kind of stuff, it just makes you go, wait a minute. When you step into the regular world and whatever you're going to do for the day, your standard is up. And so you don't want to deal with stuff that's lower than what you would deal with, right? So you have to constantly be raising your standard. I don't know. I'm never going to not. Never going to not. Never going to not. Ruby Lee. My friend Ruby Lee is on. I love her. You guys follow her journey. So Ruby Lee literally teaches. She works from anywhere in the world. Follow her Instagram. Go to Instagram and just, I think is it _ Ruby Lee? Ruby, what's your Instagram? She's amazing. Beautiful soul. I met her in Australia. Even that trip, on that trip, Ruby Lee and I went to Katrina Ruth's, she had like a mastermind day class or something like that. I flew to Australia because I wanted to meet this lady. I've been watching her on the internet forever. And I bought 1 million of her courses. And I'm like, you know what? It's time that I meet her. And I wanted to meet her now and not later. So the next thing that she had was in Australia. It was either Australia or like London or somewhere. And I was like, I'm gonna go to Australia. So I literally, first class tickets, luxury hotel, massage in my room, Moet, everything, honey. It was an experience. And it's just like, you just raised this. I'm like, okay, this is the new standard. Well, not the seats and stuff, because that was already, but just jumping and going to Australia. Like, it's Australia. It's not like I'm going to somewhere in the States, like so random. But that kind of stuff is what I do all the time, because it just does it. You raise, your vibration goes up. and then you're clear, you're doing something different. So now you're open and you're available, and then you begin to manifest things. Oh, that is just an amazing experience. Anyway, that's why I met Ruby. That's the point of that story. I met her and she's high vibe, and we just from afar just always just send each other amazing energy. Oh, there we go. It's @_RubyLee_. But she's brilliant. For all my business people that are, especially anybody interested in LinkedIn, she's a genius. And she doesn't pay me to say that. I can just say she's a genius. What is your go-to up-level song you play to feel next level? Well, I have several. So, I need to make a playlist because a lot of people ask me that. So it depends on what's happening. So there are certain songs, you guys, that get you high vibe. Of course, I listen to my music. I was showing you guys yesterday on Instagram, I don't really make music that doesn't get me in, just get me going. So the Unleash the Artist Within album is off the chain because the words are telling you. Me and Regan Hillier made that album purposefully because the words are it's like your affirmations basically. And the music gets it into your DNA, right? So definitely get my album Unleash the Artist Within. But there are certain songs that literally just make me pop off. Like Bruno Mars, all things Bruno Mars. There are several Lil Wayne songs. They are extremely ratchet, but they get me hyped. When it's time to make some money, like one of my favorite money songs is, it's always time to make money, let's be clear. But when I'm getting ready, when I'm teaching and I'm doing sales classes and stuff like that, I always talk about this song. How many of you guys are on the live stream if you've been in a sales class or my short hair class? The song walked in $30,000 on my back and got a fucking light. I don't even know the name of it. I always mess it up. Oh, it's called Flex. Ooh, 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 ooh is what it's called. Flex. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It's really weird. But the song, the reason I love it is because it says how much you made $100,000 just in 2 days. Hey, that's what I saw. When I heard that line, I was like, yes. Currently, there's a Rick Ross. See how my energy just went up? Currently, there's a Rick Ross and Drake song called Money in the Grave. And Rick Ross has a line. And I was like, first of all, the energy, I love Drake, all things Drake. I'm team Drake. I'm team Chris Brown, and I'm team Bruno. Those three artists, let me just give you those three. But Drake and Rick Ross have a song, and the Rick Ross says, Shonda said, yes, I heard you sing it. The line on Rick Ross song, he said, 6 figures my per diem and I'm counting. Okay, y'all I gotta look it up now. Money in the Grave lyrics. Okay, Rick Ross verse is just, I wish I could play it, but the freaking copyright thing is gonna cut you off. So he says, cause the way I do it, he said, cause the way I do my deals never treated like an artist want the house. He said, I want the house. You can DM my accountant. My per diem is 6 figures and I'm counting. Do you know what that means? That means my per diem, the daily amount of money that I spend is 6 figures and I'm counting. 9 figures was the goal till I hit it. What? 9 figures was the goal till I hit it. I love that song. So to me, I think that rap music is good when you need them when you got to go into gangster mode. When I got a big leap that I want to take, or when I'm just hyping myself up, I would definitely cut on some Rick Ross. Okay. Why? Because Rick Ross is a businessman. Take what you want from the lyrics. Okay, you can always have that debate of rap music being bad. But the other part is that he owns all those wing stops. He owns his royalties, everything. He just thinks the way that I like. And so there we are. He's a mentor from afar. 6 figures, my per diem, and I'm counting in them. I just love it. So yeah, I just totally got off on a tangent on that. Music gets me going. I'm stuck on Wale right now. I like Wale. He's cool. Your music is super high vibes. Everybody download. Thank you. Yes, I do try to make the stuff that I really make what I want to be singing about. So like the song, I'm only here to win, only here to be my best. Excuse me, I'm just a little obsessed. I'm obsessed with this stuff, right? And that's literally that's it. That's how you roll. I love your music. I did a vision board workshop on Sunday and played your music. It's so uplifting. Thank you. look at Ruby Lee, $100,000 in 2 days. Yes. And yes, please creep. Yes, I'm gonna make a money making playlist. Let me give y'all now. Don't be alarmed when the cuss words in there. To all my church people, have to make notes so I forget. I'll put the edited versions because I'm just saying it's a tool. Music is a tool, you guys. We're going to make the money music playlist. Boom. So you guys go to LakeishaMichelle.com and sign up for the Good Tea for Life newsletter. That way I can send it out to you guys. 6 figure is my per diem and I'm counting. Yes, hyper music says the money mantra. Yes. Like that whole, if I could play it right now, I'd be so hyped by myself. I just be like in my car going ham. If you follow my Instagram, you probably have seen me on one of the rants where I'm just like, because I just get excited. So definitely music matters. Katya says, Yahoo. You see how everybody's energy went up though? That's why artists are so important, because it's like, it gets to your soul, your DNA in such a level. I just love it. So anyway, enough of that. The point is, let's all use wisdom. Let's apply what we know, gradually raise the vibrations of everything in your life, and just start with one scenario. So in just even today, what's the one thing that you can do in one area of your life? If it's your bathroom experience, I'm using that because it's low-hanging fruit. For example, like I said, I have that, what is that thing called that with the smoke comes out of it? It's not a diffuser. It's like I don't know. It's something like, because diffusers are sticks. Maybe it is a diffuser. Anyway, you put oil in there and you put water and then it like blows the smoke of the scent. Just something like that puts you in a spa mentality. I do believe that your home should feel like a spa, and, or like hotel living, And so I'm very OCD about that. Everything needs to be beautiful. It needs to be, fabulous. Every day I'm hustling Dream On. Oh, I love Dream On. Dream On. Yes, I love that. Yep, every day I'm hustling. I love that. But I got this song by Lil Wayne. It's really, you got to just put the edited version on, but it's called Money on My Mind. Money on my mind, money on my mind, money on my mind. Money is all I think of. I love that song. I'll be playing it loud. I'll be like, yes. It gets me hyped. It's a vaporizer. I don't know, diffuser, whatever it is, just little things that get you in this energy and this frequency, because your mental elevation will give you a physical elevation. So you have to be in control. You're in charge of making those meters go up and down. That is really the thing that we are here to know and decide on today. Music is a tool and inspiration for intentional ideas to be created. Exactly. Oh, diffuser. So it is called a diffuser. Okay. I don't know. I thought diffuser was the sticks. Aromatherapy calms the mind and soul to create generational wealth. Yes. And so whenever you're going to the next level in general, because sometimes you guys, you can get busy in life and you're just like so into whatever you're doing. You look up and you're like, oh, I haven't been paying attention to this area of my life. And don't beat yourself up. Just like sit up and just now, what does it do now? Desire. And the thing about desires, you guys, is you have to say the stuff that you don't want to say out loud. Like, you have to be willing, and you're saying it to yourself. You're writing it down to yourself, but you have to say the stuff that is embarrassing, that you wouldn't want other people to hear. That's the stuff that you got to work on. Seriously. Because that's how all those little things that you do behind the scenes, what you see, the radiation you see coming from me is because of all those little things. And so you just begin to like elevate, and you attract all these opportunities because of who you be. If you spend most of your time depressed and complaining about, remember I just wrote all those situations. If you spend most of your time thinking about how your wife cheated and how tired you are and how you can't pay the daycare bill, and now I don't know if this is, I'm just picking stuff, you guys. Of course, this is not everybody's reality, but if this is what is on your mind, you can't see. And when I see you, this is what I see from you energetically. You may not tell me, but your energy is just a hot mess. But you have to learn how to see what is actually happening right now, knowing this is not permanent. I'm going to live from the space of where I desire to be. Does that make sense, you guys? I'm going to live from the space of where I desire to be. So if I know that I am tired of being tired, instead of just focusing on the fact that I'm tired, I can begin to assess, how do I want to be? How do I want to feel every day when I wake up? And then what are the things that support that feeling? And what can I do right now today to jump into the energy and the action of not being tired? And sometimes you may say, I don't know. Well, you can just say, what's making me tired? It's problem solving at its finest. It's problem solving, you guys. So here's the thing. She's always on time. Thank you. Oh my God, my girl Lakeisha, yes. Oh, thank you. My vanilla candles. Yes, I have candles everywhere. I have the diffuser. I have fresh flowers. I got fake ones too because I done killed a bunch of plants on my patio and I just quit. I'm like, that's not my thing. My dad is a farmer and me, I can't even keep the plants alive. Sheesh. But I can at least have some flowers, but these are dying too. They're blooming. I love these lilies. And you know what I hate? I want to sit and watch how they bloom. Isn't it beautiful how flowers, like these were just closed up and now they're alive. It's beautiful. They're open. This one is about to die. That's gorgeous. Anyway, I love flowers. So you got to keep things that keep you in the high vibration, right? Find your favorite jewelry, all these things. Vacuuming. Like I just love seeing lines on my carpet. I love to see lines on my carpet. I'm wrapping and my little earring don't fell off. So anyway, the whole point is pick one thing and raise the vibes, okay? Because doing that is going to raise and attract other things into your life. I'm going to live in a place and space I desire to be. Yeah, like you do it mentally first. Like when I was in LA, I stayed in a little like bedroom that was like not even, it was literally just a square box type bedroom. It was in a nice house, but my living space was in a square bedroom, right? Even though I was there, I still got up. I got proof of it because it's on YouTube. If you just scroll back far enough, good luck with all them hundreds of videos. But I was in that room and I knew that it wasn't my forever. And so even though I was in there, I was acting like I was in my penthouse by the beach because I know that I wanted a penthouse by the beach. So by the time every day when I got up, I was doing my fitness. I was doing I was doing all of my stuff in the energy of penthouse beach Keisha, right? So what happened is over time, things happen and all of a sudden I live across the street from the water. I can walk. And every day I woke up, I was just like, I'm so powerful. Who knew that I could do this? It seemed so far-fetched. And by the time I moved to LA within a year, I'm already in my beach house. What? Crazy. But it's because I didn't live and react to what I saw right now. And it's a practice, you guys. Oh my God, lines on the carpet. I totally believe in staging to elevate my day. Good. Live from the space you desire to be. Exactly. So we've talked about a lot. I totally got off the topic of mentors but I'm just wanted you guys to know that you got to think about who's getting the results that you desire. And then you want to look at, okay, how do I get in action and get the results? Like, how do I get to that type of outcome? It's through the books, the audios, the PDFs, the coaching, serving them for free, working hard, doing whatever it takes to get that knowledge and then applying it. Some of you don't even need another coach in your life. You need to just apply what you know because you've done enough and you're living in this space of I need to keep doing more versus like you need to actually take action in your life and take what's yours, what's been waiting on you. Tamara says, so true. Karen says, I thought that was just me. Oh no, like I could literally vacuum right now because like I still see some lines, but I've been walking around. So I'm like, I could totally vacuum. Totally ready to vacuum. Drake and Meek Mill, amen, is a gym too. Drake said, I'm the type to say a prayer, then go get what I prayed for. Oh, I told you, I'm team Drake all day. I love all Drake, all things Drake. I'm here for it. I can play, I can say, hey, Siri, play Drake. Oh, make sure she don't do that. And then also Bruno Mars, because I just love 24 Karat, the whole 24 Karat CD. It gets me excited. So I'll make you guys a money playlist. That's going to be fun. That's going to be fun. Positive thoughts is a must. Exactly. Yes, definitely have to be intentional when reprogramming your mind. For sure. Everything matters because we're always consciously or unconsciously creating. And I am good at creating something. And then if I'm around certain people or if I'm back in an environment, I can sabotage. And so I have to be careful of sabotage, you guys, which meaning that once you get what you desire, you go back to your old habits. That's why it's a lifestyle and a practice. And you have to know what those old habits are. You have to know what you're supposed to be avoiding, what you should be tuning into. It's like a whole thing. It's like a whole thing. Yes, money. I thought that was just me. Girl, no. I'm here for it. Where can we get Unleash the Artist Within? Unleash, I love Champagne Life. Oh, yeah, Champagne Life. Champagne Life. And Now, that's the song when I get my car washed and I just start cruising. and I be real cute, and I be let my top open, and I just be like, It just goes hard. So I totally agree on that song. Hilaire. You can get Unleash the Artist. Let me show you guys. Unleash the Artist Within. Unleash the Artist Within. And champagne, let's toast it up. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, let me show you guys. Unleash the Artist Within is on all digital platforms, and you can grab it. So it's on Tidal, Spotify, Amazon Music. What are the other ones? Google Play, Apple Music, iTunes, all of that stuff. So here's what it looks like. Instagram, y'all. Screenshot. Here's what it looks like. Oh, I need to have a listening party. But I think my favorite song on the album, well, actually every song is my favorite song. But right now, Wake Up. This is my jam. Believe, surrender, get obsessed, own it.
Speak loudly about what your soul has to say.
Woo!
Things you desire to create.
Create, baby.
Your body and the way your body wants to move.
Move.
The random moments you want to laugh. Cry during the times your soul feels sad. Achieve the things in life
Jamming.
your soul yearns to achieve.
Party it up, like it up, share it up.
Screaming and
take the risk you deeply desire.
Indulge in the random things you dreamt of as a child. Do the things you know that no one else has done before. Love someone with all your heart when you just want to give love.
When you just want to give love.
Listen.
Wake up, oh, believe, surrender, get obsessed, own it. Wake up, hey, surrender, get obsessed, own it.
Your soul is dying to be seen and heard.
Oh!
Honor your soul. Commit to
There
wearing
we
your
go.
soul on the outside. I dare you.
I dare you. I dare you.
Do the things that no one else has ever done before. Trust in the process that everything is going to be perfect. The things that excite your soul, your deepest desires,
Listen.
they're not random. Chances are they're linked to your purpose. Follow the nudges. Adjust your crown. Be fearless of what sets your soul on fire.
Own it. Believe. Hey, surrender. You've got to be in surrender and get obsessed and own it. That means own what's coming to you and don't change because of what you see, but you got to walk in your power. That's owning it.
Alignment is not just about the bliss. It's also about making the tough decisions. It's about doing what is right. It's about honoring your truth, not
Honor
ignoring
your
it. It's
truth.
about saying no when it's easier to
Say no.
It's about walking in the opposite direction.
Go the other way.
Walking, putting some relationships on the line, sitting there and crying because you have no other way to process the emotion. It's about overriding what anyone
This
else
song
thinks
is
of you.
fire.
Not to feel
Own
guilty
it, own
in
it.
your
It's yours.
decisions
Claim
and
it.
mix up
Right.
people.
It's done.
Being brave. Walk away from what no longer serves
Listen,
you.
my son in here dancing. Get it. Hey, wake up. Believe. Woo! Hey, get obsessed. Own it. Wake up. Own it.
Listen to your soul.
Hey.
Listen to your soul.
Oh.
Listen to your soul. Own it.
Listen.
Listen to your soul. Own it. Listen to your soul. Own it. Listen to your soul. Own it. Listen to your soul.
Step up and own it. I don't know what to tell y'all. That right there, it give me hype every time. Like what? It's literally telling you this whole album is fire. The world is offering you an opportunity right now to expand, to be more, to do more, to impact more, to shift more. Hey, to experience. That's abundance. More. Listen, you matter. Your dreams matter. Your deepest desires matter. Woo!
I feel you.
Hey,
You've got this.
you got this.
Be okay with
It's
being
okay.
wildly human.
Do you feel the shift? The fact that you're here, something is shifting inside of you. Hey, this is what you gotta do. Surrender. Do you feel it? Will you surrender?
You're
Woo!
born to shine.
Y'all better get this album. This album is fire. Period. Period. It's fire. Look, it just got my vibe so high. So this is called Unleash the Artist Within. It's just fire. I don't know how I'm going to just top that, but I'm going to keep going because you always can top it. Period. That is the belief. Play it every day to get my day started. Oh, I love that. I love it. I love it. It really is a high vibe album, you guys. I love it. Beauty Girl says, I believe. Olivia Love, my son is dancing. You know how many kids listen to that? Makes me very, very happy. That always blesses my soul when I see people send me videos. Y'all Instagram me those videos. I love it. When I get videos of you and your kids, you know, on the way to school in the morning, and my music is what you can play to get your minds right and to set the tone. I love that. It is a price to pay where, you know, there's a lot of type of music I can make. But I just know that what's most important is this conversation. And so I love all music. And, you know, what I'm putting out right now is definitely going to be along those lines, because I just know that what you're unconsciously doing, you know, is still setting rules for yourself as well as your household. So I don't take it lightly that you guys play this stuff. I mean, so many people tell me their kids even watch Good Tea with them. And they say the kids don't even know what's happening half the time, but they're just like laughing at me about whatever. And I know it's because I'm charismatic, but you know, I just think it's beautiful and I don't take it for granted. So I love you all. We can go now for now. It's 7:20 in Hawaii and I'm rocking with Lakeisha and owning it. I love it, Penny. My aunt is going to Hawaii on Friday. Remember my granddaughter made the video. I love it. Oh yeah. Was that the one in the car? Some kids were dancing and one baby was in a car singing. She was in her seat like, pretty girl selfie. She was like, is that your baby? I look at those, I save them and I look at them because when I just need motivation or when I need inspiration or when I feel like, okay, things are not happening the way I want, you know, I look at what I've done, you know, and so make sure you're looking at your work that you put in. Even with Good Tea for Life, this is something that you guys created. And I was like, I really wasn't comfortable. You know, I don't want nobody to think I'm a preacher or something like that, because that's just not, I was like, no, this is not it. But then it was like, this is actually the message that I want to say all the time. It is true to who I am. And so I just started going all in, and you guys have been here. Y'all be on whenever I'm on, and it's just fun. And we are 200 Good Tea for Lives plus in 200 episodes. That's crazy. I don't even know how we got to 200. Like, can you guys, it's past 200 now. It's probably, who knows? I need to count. But there's so many Good Teas videos of these. And it's just absolutely nuts that we've done this together. And so I thank you guys. I love you guys. I see you all. And I don't take it for granted when you're commenting, sharing, interacting. And it just means that you're feeling a shift. And so I'm grateful. Not too many people out here spread positivity. I love your spirit and your energy. You're so dope. Thank you so much, Olivia. Thank you so much. I'm just happy that positivity is now a thing that is happening. Like it's a thing, you know, it used to didn't be okay. I've been trying to make music for so long, and they always said that I'm too happy. And I just thought that what in the world do you want people to be? You want to feed people's misery, or do we want to change the conversation? And oh, Fred, you on here? You want to change the conversation. And so it is kind of a hit you take. You take the longer way when it comes to music and what you can create. We're grateful for you. Thank you. But I love it. And I'm grateful for you guys as well. But yeah, love y'all. Thank you. Love you all. Yeah, Auntie's going to Hawaii on Friday. And I'm literally like trying to not go. Then I was like, there's some things I need to do. But I'm thinking about it because it's like, why not just pop up or go to Vegas real quick? Like pray, meditate, visualize, journaling, consistent, keep bringing your future alive with intentional desires. For sure. It's all hot. Girl, it's about to go down. You still blowing me up. What? Don't need more, but those limiting beliefs have me still seeking more. Well, progression is life. Progression is living. So in order to there's always a thing of I don't need things, which is true. Like on my birthday, a lot of people kept sending me messages going, I don't know what to get you because you have all these things. And I'm like, yeah, but there's always more, because life is progress. If you're not progressing, to me, you're going to, stuff sets in, distraction sets in, anxiety, depression, just restlessness sets in. So there's always another level that, I would think, I don't know how to word that, but I just don't know if I'm not progressing, then I might as well be dead. You know what I'm saying? Like, even in the moments where you say, okay, when I get old, I'm gonna sit back and look at my life. Even then, I'm gonna be hosting some type of event. And maybe it goes from, once a quarter versus how I would go hard, but I'm still gonna be doing something. I still want to be doing, because there's a fulfillment in that. There's a purpose. I wasn't born, I want to die empty. And so if my brain if I'm always learning and always studying and always growing, then there's always going to be another level. That's why we made the song Obsessed. The song Obsessed is literally because me and Regan, when we wrote this album, listen to this.
Excuse me, what fuels you? Like, what drives you to the next level? I'm obsessed. Okay, obsessed with what though? Money, freedom, what's really at the core of it? No. I'm obsessed with something that underpins all of the results in my life. I'm obsessed with growing.
Obsessed with growing.
Growing me.
Growing
shifting,
yourself.
Growing, expanding, becoming more of me on a daily basis. But here's the difference between me and most people.
This song right here?
People enjoy growing. They're committed to growing. They take time for their growth, which is great. But me, I'm obsessed. Literally, I can't not grow. I can't
grow.
Go a day in my life without pouring into my own growth. Otherwise, I feel stuck, deflated, sad, lost. It's like hunger deep within my body. A continuous craving that needs to be satisfied. It really is the core essence of my being.
This right here, that's a formula. Listen, I'm only here to win. Only here to be my best. Excuse me, I'm just a little obsessed. I'm gonna get on somebody's nerves because I'm only here to win. I'm only here to be my best. Excuse me, I'm just a little obsessed. Hey.
See, sometimes it feels like a curse. Some days I'm tired and I can't be bothered, but trust me, I know that I need to satisfy the obsession for my soul.
I love it.
Can tap into this obsession.
Y'all get this album.
Once you create an unconscious habit,
Unleash the artist within.
You get addicted to the results in your life that you manifest, and you naturally get obsessed with wanting to create more of that by continue to obsess over your own growth.
So cool. So tell me, what's that all about?
Okay, this is extremely powerful. If you really do want to create change in the world and help other people, it requires a certain level of maturity, commitment, and an abundance mindset.
Mindset.
If you truly become obsessed with your own growth, then you deep dive into that vibration, you will shift and change your whole life.
You can't not. Here we go. I'm only here to win. Only here to be my best. Excuse me, I'm just a little obsessed. Hey, I'm only here to win. Only here to be my best. Excuse me, I'm just a little obsessed. I'm a little hyped about what I'm into. Hey.
So here's the secret that underlies it all. Once you have mastered being obsessed with your own growth, the secret is to then get obsessed with giving your growth away.
It's a process. This whole album.
You have true meaning and purpose in your life. You come to a point where you realize that none of this is about you at all. In fact, your growth doesn't belong to you. Your breakthrough doesn't belong to you. Your lessons, your success, your evolution, none of it belongs to you.
None of it belongs to you.
All of that belongs to the person that you touch, impact.
It belongs to the people that are assigned to you.
What's the point in going on this journey alone and being completely
Everything you've been through has a purpose.
The key, my love, is to get completely and utterly obsessed with helping others by giving away the results of your obsession with your own growth. That is when you wake up. That is when you feel full. That is what life is about.
I'm only here to win. Only here to be my best. Excuse me, I'm just a little obsessed. I'm only here to win. Only here to be my best. Excuse me, I'm just a little obsessed. Hey, get obsessed with your growth and then you give it away. That's what we're doing right now. And give it away. Get obsessed with your growth and give it away. Get obsessed and give it away. Yeah. What? come on, man. It's a wrap. Like the whole album is fire. The whole album is fire. Unleash the Artist Within. Like if you can't make something and jam it like that, I just don't even know what else to tell y'all. But seriously, we purposefully made it so that it has formulas in it, because it's not about more material things. It's like when you become obsessed with everything that you're learning and the experience, you know, maybe you've gone through something. Like me being in an abusive relationship was a moment in time on my timeline, but getting over it and being obsessed with the fact that I can reach so many women who are still going through different types of forms of abuse. I can relate and I can show you what is the thought process. What are the things that you now can do to get out of that and to stay out of that? And what's the new standard? And how do you attract real love? And how do you attract, even in your dating, like quality, honey? How? I can talk to that. I'm obsessed with growing, and I'm obsessed with giving it to you guys. And so that's kind of like what makes you a firecracker. That's what makes me be in this frequency and be the way that I am, is because like I'm obsessed with growing and then giving it away, because I know that you never go through anything without a purpose being on the other side. And so listen, everywhere. It's downloadable right now, everywhere, anywhere, everywhere. So wherever you get your digital music from, you also can listen to it on YouTube. You can just go to Unleash the Artist Within. And that's what it's called, Unleash the Artist Within. And you're going to see me and my girl, my sister. She's so amazing. And literally iTunes, Spotify, all that stuff. Any digital place, just type in Lakeisha Michelle and then Unleash the Artist Within. And you're going to see that you can jam it to your heart's content. And I dare you to listen to the words. And even you're not listening, it's going into your subconscious. And so you will be unconsciously creating. You'll start thinking differently because you're letting these words sink into your heart. Beautiful song. In a perfect world, this would be number 1 on the charts. Thank you, Chef Anthony. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Styles by Celicia says, I love it. Just a Touch Beauty Salon says, hello. Hello, darling. Hello. Hello, darling. I got a lot of beauty pros on here. How many of you guys are in the beauty industry right now watching? Let me know. I love your music. I listen to Selfie and Successful every day. Oh, I love it. How many beauty professionals do I have watching me right now? What is actually happening? Let me see how many of you guys are in the building. Are you guys excited about the holidays? Let me see where my beauty pros at. So let me see you. Okay, beauty uplifted chair. I love it. Enhance your pretty. I love it. Just a Touch Beauty Salon. I love it. Let me see what y'all doing. Gorgeous Concepts. I love it. I'm in hair school right now. Cool. This is the perfect time to be tuning into the conversation that I'm having with you, because when I started beauty school, I was depressed. Okay. I didn't have a pot to piss in, as your grandma would say. And through me changing my mind, my entire life changed. Beauty school allowed me to literally get out of the broke and the lack world and create 6-figure salon business. And that was the catapult to everything else that has happened amazing in my life over the last just 10 years, you guys. So don't discount beauty school. Don't discount whatever schooling that you're in right now, because that during that time is the time that you pour into yourself. Because what comes out of me is coming from my heart. And it's happening so naturally because of how much time, all the years that I spent making this conversation be the background of my life. I got to a point where I cut off the car radio and I cut on this type of conversation. And so people would be like, oh God, here she goes with this stuff again. You ever listen to somebody so much where they like, your friends are like, you're just obsessed with that person. But you know that the information is changing your life even before you actually see physical changes. You begin to see things happening in your inside, right? And as your inside truly changes at the core, your physical reality is just going to happen. Styles by Celicia, what's happening? I love it. I worked at McDonald's 19 years. I decided 2 years ago I was going to change my life. I love it. That's awesome. The whole album is fire for real. Thank you, Glennis and Tamra. You guys are amazing. Penny Lynn says, Glennis, the frequency of the whole album unleashed. Like literally, when we got together to make that album, we looked at what we've accomplished and things that that we do naturally, that people are striving to do. And we said, what's the thought process behind this? Let's make an album that has the thought process and the way that we think to make this stuff be. And me and Regan always say hashtag of course, like, and of course life. Like, of course means like, when you pull in a for example, I was out with my girlfriend the other day and we walked into Pappadeaux's and it was packed wall to wall, so many people. And of course, I found a seat. It was the perfect seat and we got service immediately. It's like when you pull in the parking lot and you're like, it's packed. And then of course you get a parking spot at the front. You can literally be such a manifester that happens. My friend was like, how in the world did we just walk in here? And I was like when I'm at the airport. If I haven't gotten to, like sometimes I'll get a last minute ticket and I can't upgrade my seat or whatever. But I have the intention when I get to this airport, something's going to happen. I'm going to get my seat upgraded. Like I need to be upgraded. And it happens. It just, of course, you want to have an of course life and it's all about your mindset. So the reason why I'm saying that is because when you're in beauty school, you can actually get depressed and you can get, because it gets long and some of the students are negative Nancy's and a lot of people start beauty school broke. And so they're living from a broke mentality. And so they're always complaining about, we don't have this and we can do this and I'm going to do this. And, bills and stuff are happening. And so the depression and the anxiety is real, but like you can't live from that place. Like you have to say, okay, that's there. It's not my permanent. It's a thing, but it's not permanent. I'm so inspired by you. You are a lifesaver for my business and my life. I have grown so much since coming across you. Thank you so much. That means a lot. I don't take that lightly. And I appreciate anybody that takes the time to acknowledge like that. Because so often, you guys, we don't acknowledge the people that are pouring into us, and it matters. I'm never going to be numb of that message. Like that is what keeps me going. I'm so glad you did create on purpose, of course. Yes, this is just my testimony. I love it. Look at all these beauty professionals up on here. So you guys, I'm getting ready to release my sale. So there's a sale and certain courses that I have are going to be like $32 because it's my birthday extended sale. And then you can either do the $32 self-study or you can get into my sales actual workshop where we're literally spending 4 weeks focusing on increasing your income. Every time I do this, people make a lot of money. They go, what the heck? To the point to where when we do it, they make a lot of money. Then when we stop, they go, what's happening? And it's like, nothing happened. You just stopped doing what I was telling you to do. So I'm doing this workshop and it's literally, I've been toying with the title. Several things came to me to do. But what I know for sure is that I want to work 4 weeks because I love the sales conversation. Marketing and sales go hand in hand. And so basically you take your skill set, whatever the thing is that you have to sell, and you're going to focus on increasing the income. Also, while having conversations about managing expenses and putting yourself in a better position, so that you go into January on fire, because a lot of times we feel like January, sucks and it's slow, but it's what you do in December. Like it really does matter so that you go into the new year on a wave, honey. So that's exciting. I went to beauty school in 1989. I got my license in 1999. It's greatly appreciated. You're welcome. Microblading and makeup artist. Whoop, whoop. Future salon owner. Whoop, whoop. I love it. Beauty girl. I am Lita. La la. All things new beauty. That is amazing. Monica's hair salon just joined. It's a lot of beauty professionals on today. So you guys would definitely love that sales course no matter what you're selling. I sell physical products. I sell digital products. And I also sell like live events. So the sales conversation is the same. And I just love it. And I got good. I got years of experience of selling just from starting my business with nothing. And I was like, okay, if I don't make something, then I'm literally going to be broke. I'm still going to be broke. Have you guys ever been in a position where you look up and go, oh, if I don't actually change, I'm going to be broke when I get home. That's like when you go on vacation. Some people be going on vacation and I'm like, I don't like going on vacation. Well, when I get home, I'm still broke. That pisses me off. I don't like that because no, thank you. So hold on, you guys. I'm going to give you the link because you guys are asking for it. I'll give you the link. I'm only here to win, only here to be my best. Excuse me, I'm just a little obsessed. Obsessed. I'm only here to win. I'm making the link, you guys. Hold, please. I'm only here to be my best. Excuse me, I'm just a little obsessed. Obsessed. Ooh. Ooh. So we're going to go here and we're going to create the sales page. You guys, it's so simple. Like, do you guys understand that selling is literally just 4-week sales boot camp? I'll change the name of it. But for those of you who just know, like, this is starting on Monday, and you're gonna go, I'm gonna let 50 people in, and then we're gonna go here, and then we're gonna go there, and then boom, we created the link. So now I'm on the here to win, on the here to be my best. Excuse me, I'm just a little obsessed. There's the link. You guys, it's so easy to create this stuff. Some of you guys are like staying low because you need a website, or you need like all of this stuff that you don't need. Like, you need to have a conversation and turn it into cash. That is what you got to do. You got to have a conversation with someone and be willing to give them something valuable in exchange for coins. And you got to know that you totally deserve to be paid. So it's just really that simple. And that's the kind of thing that we're going to practice. And yesterday I looked at the way that I've taught this before. This will be my 3rd year doing this. So this is not new. I didn't just come up with this. This will be my 3rd time. So I know the results that people get, which is of course money. But what you want to do is walk away with the skill set, so that anything you want to share with your audience and sell, like, it's just easy for you. A lot of times we're just freaked out about stuff that we shouldn't be freaked out about, because it's just a sales conversation. So I'm putting it on the site as we speak. Hold on. It's coming. It's coming. I see you guys. We're on Instagram, YouTube. For those of you that are new, I'm on Instagram, YouTube, and and there we go. Click there. Boom. It's on LakeishaMichelle.com. That quick. We just made a link and you can sign up. Now, the boot camp is only $97. Like 97 divided by 4 weeks. That's definitely low cost. And that's what I do for the holidays. I love to do something that is just a no-brainer. And when you join, you get access to all of my sales course material, as well as the live weekly meetings and coaching. So if you're struggling in sales, you're spending 4 weeks of focus energy on marketing, being seen. Thank you, Elijah Group TV. And being seen and making sales. And you're asking, every time I do this, people go, what in the world? All the money was sitting right there the whole time. If you're just starting out, this gets you in a sales sprint. If you're already in business and you've gotten stagnant, this is definitely a conversation you want to be a part of. It's going to be online. Is this the longest live? No, I've been live for like 2 and 3 hours. Like, I go live and I don't care about, some people be like, oh my God, it's too long. It's like, you just whatever. Because people tune in and tune out. And so it's great. It's all amazing. But I'll do another live stream basically so I can explain the details. But if you know that you want to get in, there's going to be 50 slots and it's literally $97 and it's a one-time investment and you get instant access, lifetime access to everything, but you get instant access to my course called I Make Sales. You get 2K in 3 days, 5K a month. You get booked while you sleep. So I put a whole money package together. Just courses that I know people have taken and gotten tangible monetary results from their business. And then the $97 is really for the 4 weeks of coaching. So basically you have access to be like, Keisha, here's my business. Here's where I'm stuck, and because I love the sales conversation, it lights me up to sell. Lights me up. And I want people to love making offers. And it's a practice that you have to do. Does that make sense, you guys? Is this the longest live? You tell me, you still on here. Congratulations and happy birthday, Queen Lakeisha. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So it's going to be super fire. Lala says, yes. Thank you. You guys are off the chain. So yeah, you can go get that at LakeishaMichelle.com. I'm getting ready to send it out to my email list. So what's going to be cool is that if you don't want to do the $97 class, you can buy the other courses for $32, or you can just pay $97 to get the coaching. So it's like a really cool, like no-brainer type bundle. And we start on Monday. And that's it. So I need to do actual sales video for that and I'll show you guys how to do all of that, which is exciting as well. So it's all things marketing, which is being seen. and then all things sales, which is asking for the sale and making an offer. I'm very excited about it. So the link, if you already know you want to get in and you want to be one of the 50, it's on LakeishaMichelle.com. That's all you got to do is go there and you'll get access to the Facebook group as well as the private membership area. Okay. And then all of the courses will be added to you there. And that's the way that goes. So I'm only here to win, only here to be my best. Excuse me, I am just a little obsessed. Obsessed. My prayer is that you get obsessed with growth. Get obsessed with growth because that's how you change and transform your life and transform other people's lives. And that is all. That is all for the day, darlings. Well, for now, anyway. I'm going to come live later. How do I get it? LakeishaMichelle.com. LakeishaMichelle.com. And it's going to be fun. You guys, it's going to be fun. If you know you want to focus your energy grows where energy goes. If you know you want to focus on sales itself, making the offer, building the habit of having this conversation I'm having with you with ease. You should not be scared to make offers. Like I have so many products. And I should never be scared to show you all of the things that I've created. Where's other stuff? Here's the 5K every month class. The booked while you're asleep class. Booked while you're asleep class. Like I should never be scared to show you this 100 times because I know that this information is going to impact and change your life once you take action on the things, because that's it. So a lot of times we've gotten really good at our skill set and we've overthought the sales process. So in the boot camp, you're going to determine your process and you're going to write it down so that you're clear. And then you're going to measure what you do. And I always enjoy my classes. Yay, gorgeous concepts. You're in a couple of classes, huh? So yeah, it's at LakeishaMichelle.com. Literally, when you pay, you're going to get added to a membership area in a private Facebook group. And for 4 weeks, starting this coming Monday, we'll work together on sales. And so there'll be things that I tell you to do, and you have those things written down and clear so that you can follow along. And each week on Monday and Friday, I'm expecting like reports, you know. Monday is the goal day, really is Sunday. Sunday's the goal day. And then on the weekend, it's like we're celebrating and you're putting energy towards what you desire to see come to fruition in your life. You said, yes, ma'am. That's amazing. I love it. I love it. I love it. So yeah, you can grab your tickets. 50 people are going to be in, and that's the way that goes. And I'm excited about it. So if there's something that you're interested in, then let me know. Inbox me if you have any questions. I'll do a formal sales video with the formal details here shortly today. So make sure you turn on your notifications. I love you for hanging out with me because that's fun and I don't take it for granted. Ugh, it's cold now. My coffee's cold and it's lunchtime. So I'm going to figure out what I'm going to get for lunch. In the meantime, I love you dearly, darling. Let me give you the www. Boom. There we go. I just put it in the comments on Facebook so I can pin it there so you can see. And there you are. So anyway, darlings, I love you all. I shall see you later. And that's it. Thank you for watching. I had a blast jamming out with you guys and talking about mentorship and obsessed with growth. Exactly. Being obsessed with growth and all of the things. Shout out to all my beauty pros on here. This is the time you want to be doing all kinds of sales, you guys. So if you know that you want to beef it up for the holiday season, this is the money days, okay? So let's get into it. I love you all. Peace out. I'll see you guys on another live stream. Bye, YouTube.